Okay, let's get back into creating orders for our customers. So the first thing I want to do is to show you once we have that design that we just made, we could come in and we could see it because we saved it to customer name, which is our pretend customer's name. And these little dots over here will give you the option to go back in and edit and change some of that design. Again, download that picture, share the link like we just talked about, or create an order. That's what we're going to work on right now. So the first thing it'll ask you is if it's for a customer, hostess, or just for you. So we're going to go customer slash hostess. We're going to say that it is under our customer name party. And then we would, again, create a new contact. The cool thing here is when you're sending a cart, all you actually need from that person is their first and last name and email. So a little less information needed just for a quick cart send. I think that my customers probably appreciate that. So we could type in a new customer information or we could search. So again, our pretend person's name is customer name. That pops up. And then it shows you all of those items in the cart, again, their breakdown, the price. There's a little button here where, again, you can share the bag if they're able to just go ahead and purchase it on their end. You'll always see that there's any offers going on right now will pop up here. So every month we have a capsule that is exclusive offers that if you are shopping in a design session, you are able to get certain items at 50% off once you have a cart that has $50 worth of product in it. So if I click redeem, that will show you anything that they could be getting at half off if they add it to the bag. So you can add, this is actually way bigger than a normal month's capsule because we are having an overlap period where you're actually able to get things that were from our March collectibles, or not collectibles, I'm sorry, exclusive offers, as well as our Aprils. They're giving a little bit of an overlap just as an incentive this month. So any of those items you can get at half off. This is showing the full price purchase. So it would reduce. So like those $24 inspiration beads would be $12 once they're added to the cart. But yeah, they can add multiple of these. You just can't have multiple of the same item at 50% off. So if I wanted, we could add. If not, just click that X and come back to our screen. Right now we've got bundles going on, so we could shop and save there. So that's awesome. When you're sending the bag to your customer, those things will show too. So it's kind of like those checkout counter items, like when you're at, oh my gosh, Old Navy is like the best at this, when they've got like a row while you're waiting of things that you could just throw in your cart right at the last minute. So I like that. The Keep puts those extra incentives right there just to remind people like, hey, you could be saving. And then you never know. Sometimes you send a cart, and then when you see in your email, when you get the order receipt, you see that they threw a couple things in from those offers. So I love that. Again, we'll just go to view bag checkout. In here, if your customer wants you to actually check out for them, you click the checkout. Otherwise, again, send this bag to link. That it'll give you that little link. Copy and paste that. Message them with it. Text them with it. Whatever method you've been talking with them about designing, and then that will take them, when they click that link, it'll look just like this and let them check out. But say they want you to, they want to give you their information and for you to check out for them, then you would hit that checkout button. That $76 that we saw was before tax and shipping. So then you'll see the order actually bumps here after estimated tax, which is based off of, their zip code and the tax where they live. And then shipping flat rate $5.95. Then you could put in their card information here. in their billing information here. You can split payment across 2 cards. So say you wanted to gift them part of their order, you could do that by putting in some of your card information. Want to warn you here when it says select your saved credit card, that is my card information. So because I'm the designer, my card is saved in the system. So be careful to never select that unless you're buying as a gift for someone or something, or obviously ordering for yourself. But just be mindful that is not their saved card information, that is yours. We actually don't have access to their card information once it's processed and put in. We don't see that. We can't reorder for them without them giving us their card information again. And just as a practice, I always, if they gave it to me over the phone and I write it down, I shred it. If they send it to me in a text, I delete it. It makes me feel a little better about that context, unless they ask me to save it because they know they're going to want to put in pre-purchase orders in the future. But just as a side note, that little saved option, watch yourself. And then right here, you actually get to see like what the PQE is going towards your sales. So again, we don't get sales based off of tax or shipping. So if you have a coupon code, like say they were in a party and they won a oh, sorry, not coupon code. Let's talk about gift card. Okay, so we have the option as designers to buy gift cards and to gift to others, not to use for ourselves. You can, a lot of times in a party, I'll do raffle off one free gift card that covers shipping. By no means feel pressured to do that, but sometimes I do that. And then that is where you can enter in that gift card information. Each gift card has a number and a PIN, and that is emailed to them, or who, like the email address that is the recipient. If for some reason they lost that, you can contact the design center and have it resent to them. But other than that, you just place the order. It would give you a confirmation that pops up saying thank you for your order, and then they would receive and you would receive an immediate email confirming that the order went through. So that is how we place orders based off of a design. Let's go back in like we're going from scratch, and we will do create customer / hostess order. Again, I would choose this one. And then again, customer, and let's choose customer again. Now this is already showing things that were in my cart for this person. So because I didn't check out, it already has those things in my cart. If I didn't want those anymore, I could go in, view, click here, view bag, and I can edit and delete those items. So like say we didn't want those anymore, change their mind, and they just want like an engravable or something. So we could remove those and everything's gone. Now when I come back in, you can just go back, but I'm just going to start over for you just so you get a feel for using this function. Okay, so now we search and say I just want to search, they want one of the disc necklaces. So I type in disc and it's showing me all the different ones. Let's go with silver. We'll add that to our cart. And then right here, it will let me do any kind of engraving. So let's say they just saw that love always and we're like, I need that exactly how it is. Add to bag. And then we'll view bag and check out. So here you see what they ordered, confirm brushed silver, 2 lines, the blended script, love always, always double check your spelling, because as the engraving goes, that is like the only thing that we really cannot return. So even if they don't love it, when it's been, like say they misspelled an engraving, that's not something that Keep is going to return. So I always tell people when I share a cart, like, hey, double check, because there's been multiple times when people give me the wrong date for like their anniversary or something, and there's been times where I have just gifted them just because I wanted to really, like, they were a great customer and I wanted to bless them and I could bless them, but by no means is that your responsibility. So I always just tell people when I share a bag, like, hey, double check this for me because it's happened before and I don't want it to happen to you. So, but I always make sure that when I am doing this, I double and triple check that I've got the exact thing that they want. And because sometimes people even do things in languages that I don't know. So I have to double check their spelling. But again, we go straight to checkout, and looks exactly the same as what we just looked at. Place that order for them, see your PQV there. And then once it is actually through, you will see it pop up right here. Your last order will pop up right there. And then in the future, you can view orders here. Okay, so let's do a return. Obviously, I won't actually process it, but I'll show you how you do that. I shrunk my screen just so I'm not sharing my contact's address when we do this part. But let's say that she didn't love one of her charms. So we click this start return button, and then let's say it's this dangle. Say somehow it broke or something and she wanted to replace it. We click that. Main reason, we would just say product quality. Then we could choose like missing stone, say the stone fell out or something. Then we would want to do a replacement. We can do refunds. I always try to push for replacements unless they just really don't love that one and decided they wanted to go with a different charm. If we do replacements, super quick and easy, we just scroll down to next and it would give you the next option. I'm pretty sure it gives her billing and shipping information there, so I'm not going to click the next. But if we did a refund, it would also allow us to do either product credit or back on their card. And I always just try to encourage for product credit for a couple different reasons. For one, when this person ordered, most likely it was through a hostess party and they wanted to support their hostess. And so I just let them know that there is a refund able to give them product credit, and the way that they do that is now they're going to be able to buy a new piece that they would like to replace this one with. They'll get product credit for the value of what they spent, and then Keep also will give them an additional $5.95 in product credit to cover their shipping for their new item. And along with that, Keep will send them an email with a shipping label that they can print off and then attach to a mailer. And all they have to do, their email will give them instructions on how to get it back to Keep, but before they can get a refund or product credit, Keep needs to receive the item that they don't want any longer. And so they would just put it back in, if they still have the package that it came in, put it back in that package, tape it closed. They want or the shipping information that it originally came with, or there's something they can print in the email that will help that process just go faster so that they can get their refund as quickly as possible. Again, they can print that label, tape it to the front of their package, and just drop it off. It's already prepaid, and then once Keep gets it, they process it, and then their account will be credited for the refund, and they can go on ordering the next thing. Again, if they do the in-store credit option, they get their shipping for their next item covered with additional product credit. So it's a win-win. Their hostess doesn't lose PQV towards their hostess rewards. You as a designer don't lose PQV towards your sales, and your customer gets the shipping of their next new item free. So Keep all around wants us all to win, and I really appreciate that in the way that they make returns so easy and beneficial for all parties. So that is how we place orders, how we do returns when necessary, and I hope that was helpful. Feel free to reach out to your mentor if any of that sparked any questions, but I look forward to sharing more